Nicholas Mirisis is a SaaS executive based in Miami, Florida. He is a CEO, investor, advisor, and board member with more than 2 decades of experience leading go-to-market and revenue growth across education, e-commerce, and enterprise software. On paper, growth looks clean. A chart goes up and to the right. Revenue increases. New customers arrive. But anyone who has worked inside a fast-growing SaaS company knows the truth. Growth is usually noisy, uneven, and fragile. Nicholas Mirisis has spent most of his career inside that noise. His work centers on one idea: growth only matters if it holds. Over more than 22 years, Mirisis has taken on roles where companies were scaling fast, stalling, or changing direction. His job was rarely to create excitement. It was to bring order. Mirisis did not begin his career in software. Early roles in public affairs, communications, and research exposed him to complex organizations where outcomes depended on alignment, not slogans. That background shaped how he later approached technology companies. When he moved into SaaS, he gravitated toward roles that touched the full engine: marketing, sales, customer experience, product alignment, financial discipline. He learned quickly that no function works in isolation. A strong funnel can still hide churn. A great product can still fail if pricing and onboarding break trust. That systems view became his advantage. A large part of Mirisis's career unfolded at Dude Solutions, later known as SchoolDude. He joined when the company was small and bootstrapped. Over more than a decade, he held multiple leadership roles as the business grew from roughly $1 million in annual revenue to more than $100 million, eventually becoming part of a private equity-backed organization and later acquired by Siemens. During that time, Mirisis worked on demand generation, brand evolution, product launches, and large-scale rebranding efforts. He also dealt with less visible challenges: conference economics that did not work, marketing spend that was out of balance, growth that looked strong but needed better structure underneath. Those years shaped his belief that discipline is not restrictive. It is what allows companies to scale without breaking. After Dude Solutions, Mirisis stepped into senior revenue and marketing roles at GoCanvas and SamCart. Both companies were in aggressive growth phases. At GoCanvas, he led global marketing and revenue functions, managed large P&Ls, and helped the company expand into new segments during the disruption of COVID. At SamCart, he served as Chief Revenue Officer and President of the e-commerce business unit, working across marketing, sales, product, engineering, and customer experience. In each role, the pattern repeated: build clarity around the ideal customer, tie growth initiatives to unit economics, invest in frameworks that make performance measurable and repeatable, reduce noise so teams can focus on what matters. These were not abstract strategies. They showed up in concrete outcomes like improved conversion rates, better retention, healthier margins, and products that customers could actually adopt. Mirisis became Chief Executive Officer of Hometown Ticketing at a moment when the company needed stability as much as momentum. Hometown serves K-12 schools and districts with digital ticketing, fundraising, and event revenue tools. The work sits at the intersection of technology, education, and community trust. As CEO and board member, Mirisis focused on rebuilding the customer experience, strengthening infrastructure, and shifting market perception from a simple ticketing tool to a broader revenue management platform. He also emphasized culture and accountability, knowing that reliability matters when schools depend on systems every night and every weekend. His leadership style stayed consistent: fix what is broken, make performance visible, build teams that understand both the mission and the numbers. Alongside his executive work, Mirisis serves as an advisor and board member to several organizations. He has advised SaaS and data companies, supported early-stage investments through Fulcrum Venture Group, and held long-term board roles with education-focused associations like the Consortium for School Networking and the National Business Officers Association. These roles reflect another constant in his career. He tends to work in environments where technology affects institutions, not just individual users. Schools, associations, communities. In those settings, trust, uptime, and clarity matter more than hype. Ask Mirisis what he does best, and he rarely talks about vision alone. He talks about translation, turning ideas into plans, turning plans into metrics, turning metrics into learning. He believes growth should feel calmer over time, not more chaotic. When systems are working, teams know what success looks like. Customers feel supported. Leaders can think ahead instead of reacting. That may not sound dramatic, but in SaaS, where many companies grow fast and then unravel, it is a skill that quietly compounds. Nicholas Mirisis has built a career around that quiet work, making growth steady, making progress legible, and making sure that when the chart goes up, the foundation underneath can carry the weight.